Hello, my name is Kingsley Botchway. I'm currently Mayor Pro Tem of Iowa City. I'm running for re-election in the upcoming election on November 7th because I care about Iowa City. When I was thinking about what I wanted to do for my campaign, believe me, it took me a lot of grief. But I went back to about 7 years ago when my grandfather died and how that made me feel and made me reflect on what he meant to me. So when I put the Together Moving Forward campaign, or hashtag Together Moving Forward, it really focuses on my grandfather and his legacy. When my grandfather used to talk about affordable housing, he would literally charge $1, $15 a month to people so they could live in his properties that he owned. He truly believed that affordable housing was a stabilizer for his community and the community at large. So when I talk about affordability and affordable housing, I'm really focusing on his message. Affordable housing is something that I've talked to a lot of residents about across Iowa City. And frankly, while we've taken some huge steps, we need to do more. We don't necessarily just need to focus on affordable housing, we also need to talk about general affordability of Iowa City. Frequently, our residents are getting priced out, not necessarily just because of housing, but because of how much it costs just to drive around Iowa City, transportation, other things that are affecting affordability of Iowa City. My second point really focuses on economic development. And when people talk to me about it, they're asking me, what's the problem? We have a lot of different things that are happening right now that frankly are really successful and great for this community. But I want to make sure it's happening for all. I want to make sure that now that I live on the east side, I can walk from my house and enjoy the economic development benefits that the downtown enjoys. When I lived on the west side, I wanted to make sure that I could walk to the west side area and enjoy the economic development that the west side should enjoy and the downtown currently enjoys. But I also want a strong downtown. I want to make sure that we're strengthening the downtown in a way that people love, can come together in new and innovative ways as we move forward together as a city. Again, when I talk about economic development, I think about how many people were affected by the minimum wage hike and then decrease. It's important that we sustain and have a livable wage for our Iowa City community. But when we talk about economic development opportunities, we really need to put ourselves in an opportunity in a place where we are putting opportunities in the hands of our residents. How can we push them forward on entrepreneurial efforts? How can we make sure that we have the highest percentage of women that are owners or business owners in this area? How can we make sure that the highest percentage of people of color in this area? It's really important for me that we focus on economic development in that way. And last but not least is mental health. It's a campaign point that I know that a lot of people aren't talking about, but it's something that leaves me sick to my stomach to see what the state and federal government have done to take away a lot of the resources that are, frankly, our most vulnerable population face. We've done a lot of work along those lines. We have de-escalation training and CIT training, crisis intervention training, that are happening with our officers. We're talking about an access center to get care to individuals that are going through mental health episodes, but more needs to happen. Medicaid, things that are being cut back are affecting people with disabilities and people with mental health concerns that are really hurting and need our help. The city needs to step up. We needed to identify the needs and the processes, meet with people, meet with organizations, and move forward together to ensure that we are helping our most vulnerable. Again, this campaign wouldn't have happened without my grandfather and his legacy, but thinking about what together moving forward means. There's a lot of things happening in this country, and I want to make sure that we face them together, especially as an Iowa City community. Thank you.